Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be building and reviewing this B25j Mitchell 148 scale Revel model I picked up. Let's go around the box here. Here we got some nice box art there. A Japanese ship blowing on the background, a few other planes. There's a Japanese Zero, another B25 back there. The side we got our color chart. If you don't know Revel, they always do this with their models. They always add like a color chart. And there, so while you're at the store or online, you always know what paints to buy. Here's the finished model on the side there. You can see this is the brown version. Over here is the silver version. And more pictures of the brown version there too. And then the other side we just got another picture of the brown version. This is a skill level 4, and this is recommended for ages 12 plus. Now let's go ahead and open this kit. Put this over here. Now this kit is molded in a gray. Let's go ahead here and open up these bags here. So it looks like in this bag we have most of the engine assembly. It looks like inside the cockpit, maybe the supports for the two wings in there, propellers here. A few other things. This kit also comes with some small figures in here, 3 of them I believe. Looks very nice print on those. Might need a little bit of sanding though, but it looks pretty good. Engine covers. Basically everything else, that looks good. The next one, we have two, here look, the bombs here. Bombs here, if you build any Revel models, you usually know they usually use the same mold for the bombs. And, also down here, we have the landing gear assembly. This one mainly has interior things. Here are the cockpit seats and the wheels. Then on the next sheet, what we got here, this is like the main fuselage and wing assembly mold sheets. So in here we got the two wings, half two wings. Looks like the engine mounts in there, and the rear tail propellers, things on the back. Here's half the fuselage. Okay, better look at that. It's upside down this time, so there we go. There's the that half, and then here's the complete half on the other side. The other halves of the wings, basically the same thing, except this one has the rear stabilizer, or the rear wing, and the other half of the stabilizer. So here's the other half of the fuselage. Also in this model kit comes with the complete glass kit. So yeah, those look pretty nice. You can pretty see-through. All look pretty good. There we go. Here's some of the main cockpit pieces. Here's the revolving gun turret thing. Mainly just like windows for the sides of the guns. Then the next one is basically the same thing. Although, if I'm not mistaken, this looks like these are the exact same sheet. Yes, I believe this is for a different version, like if you wanted to build the, yes, I think this is for one of the other versions, like this is the B25H version, J version is one of these, but I think you can also build an H version, or I'm not exactly sure on that, but one of these two is for the J, and one of these two is for another optional version. You can see one of them has more gun holes on there. I'm not exactly sure what version this one's for, or this one. I'll also look into that. Anyway. And then let's move on to the direction manual in here. Get this big box out of the way. So, very straightforward. A picture on the front of what you're going to build. And here are the decals in here. See how those look? Look very nice decals in here. Just got the Navy symbols. And a few decals in there. I'll put that up close. You can take a look at that. Pause the video if you want to take a closer look at that. Very nice decal it looks like. Okay, let's put those on the side. Anyway, here is the rest of the manual, and here we got the looks like you can start with the main fuselage assembly, just painting that up, getting that all ready. Oh yeah, see, look, there are two versions in here. The jaunty, I guess these are real planes. The jaunty Joe version and the B25 version. So I guess those are what the two glass canopies are for, depending on, I guess those are different model B25 Mitchell bombers in the real World War II. Throughout the book you'll see different models, like if you want to build that version you put different kind of cockpit seat or something in there. This is an example. Yeah, see here, different fuselage glass pieces in there. Overall, it looks like a very straightforward kit. Very nice. Last page, see the final assembly and the painting guide for the, yes, the other, here's the Jaunty Joe version. On the back side is the other version, the Benito Finito Hiroto, whatever that says. Anyway, so overall, this looks like a pretty good kit. I think it'll be nice to get started on this one. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start building this very large kit. So here's the finished model. After quite a lot of work on it, you see I chose the B25j version of the two versions on the kit. It's the one in the box there. Here it is. I think it looks very nice. You may notice that it's being held up by a piece of blue tape and there are no landing gears on it. Now the reason for that is I'm planning on hanging it from the ceiling, and I just wanted it to have more of a clean look to it. I wanted it to look like it was actually flying in on a bombing run or something like that. So I just decided to leave the landing gears off as an option. There. A very nice kit, I think. You'll notice a lot of details on it, from the details to the landing, or from the propeller strips, also to the large decals on the sides. I think this model looks pretty good overall. You'll notice I did some weathering on it, up and down there. You'll be able to see that it's quite a bit of weathering on it. I showed you that the last clip. I was going to mask the windows off and paint the inside the frame lines of the body color, but the problem was I tried to do that, but it's really hard because the plastic doesn't have much of an indent, so it's hard to really find, like, actually mask the windows off. I tried taping little squares and sticking them on there, but that wasn't really working, so I just decided to leave it like that. I'm probably going to go back through later on and mask those windows off and paint them, because I think it really needs it. I mean, it looks okay right now. It looks nice for like a starter, but I really think it needs to have that extra realism effect there. And coming around here, we got the guns on the sides, engine propellers. I also taped off the yellow strips in the bottom. It's all painted. I'll flip it around to the bottom in a minute. There we go. Here's that side, and then here's the bottom of it. You see, I left the bomb bay doors open, as I said before, because I wanted it to look like it was actually on the bombing run. I may end up hanging some bombs as if they're coming out of it. You can see the nice weathering effect on the bottom there. Makes it look much more realistic than just having it looking plain and shiny. There it is. Tell me how you like this video in the comments. If you have any comments, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Anyway, thanks for watching.